Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan, and I am here with another video today to show you the new iOS version, iOS 9. I have installed it on my iPad Air 2, also on my iPad 3rd generation, and iPod Touch 5th generation. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this is a full review of iOS 9. So let's go ahead, there's nothing big, changes on the lock screen, they haven't done anything, just new wallpaper. Let's go ahead and unlock it. Let's do my fingerprint. Okay. So, to start out, I'm going to show you some new things in the settings. So we're going to go into settings really quick. As you can see, we can now search settings. So finally, if you can't find anything, I know sometimes it's hard to find, you can search something like battery. And you can search battery. And that's the next thing we're going to talk about. So we're going to go into battery. Now, as you can see, there's battery, and in the last in the WWDC I saw today, you can only do ultra power, or what is it? You can only do low power mode on iPhones and iPods. So I have my iPod here. We're gonna go and check low power mode. Low power mode. What this does, it'll add life to your battery by about an hour. It also shows like what things are using the most power. So let's say Instagram second and home and lock screen is first. You can also tap for details, 20 minutes, 8 minutes. It's pretty cool. You can actually show time and how long you're in each part of the operating system. So let's go ahead and turn on low power mode. Now this will reduce processor speed, it will reduce screen brightness, and it didn't reduce screen brightness now because I have it set, so it doesn't. It'll also turn off, it won't turn off Wi-Fi or any of your networking. Basically what it'll do, it'll just turn off in background app refreshes or auto app updates, so automatically turn off, and it will reduce your connection speed and internet speed. So it will try to save power in those ways. As you can see, also the battery icon turns yellow when you're in that mode, so that's how you know. Let's go and turn it off. So that's that. Now let's go back to the iPad. So that's battery, that's power saving mode. Next what we're going to talk about is search. Now they have an advanced search, they call it advanced search I think. It's powered by Siri, so if I tap on a Siri icon, it will listen. It will listen to you, and it can type for you, and it'll search up all this content. There it goes. Sorry, all the content that's here. So you can search up contacts, apps, nearby things like gas stations, restaurants, bars, parking, etc. News. You can search up news, all the magazines you like, and yeah. So that's advanced search. You can also swipe down to search too, so just to let you know they didn't get rid of that. Next, we're going to talk about notes. Notes, they completely redid notes. That's an update. That's an app that needed to be updated for a long time now. So let's say you want to type something, like all this stuff here. And let's say, oh yeah, I want to edit this part of the sentence. So obviously, you can't, it's very hard to select the cursor there. I mean, what the heck, I can't move the cursor. It's really annoying, you have to tap 2 billion times in order to get there. Pain in the butt. So, what they did with keyboard, you can just use 2 fingers, swipe, and then you can move your cursor in any way, anywhere on the page. Can't move it like as a mouse, but you can move it along the line of text. You can actually get into each individual word and edit it. You can do this anywhere on a keyboard, which is really awesome. Also, they added more options to autocorrect, so you can cut, copy, and paste, and bold, italics, and underlined, and of course, the word correction function. So that is notes, and that's the new keyboard function. Also, you can add in notes as links to things, pictures, videos. It's really cool. Next, multitasking. We're going to talk about multitasking a little bit. As you can see, they have the new multitasking area with, instead of the different windows you can swipe up, They now have card style windows. I feel like they kind of copied Android 5 a little bit with the material design and card stacking, multitasking in Android. But oh well, I like it. It's pretty awesome. And like normal, you just swipe up to clear applications. Next, dual window mode. Now this is only available on iPad Air 2. Only that iPad. They have something called side view, which is only available on iPad Air 2 all the way down to iPad Air and iPad Mini to iPad Mini 3. So we're going to go ahead and demonstrate that. Let's go into photos here. So these are all my photos, blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and do side view. So we're just going to swipe from the right. As you can see, it opens up a custom application, and you can also choose from what apps you want to open. So you have a side view, and if you oh yeah, I want to do this, blah, 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 you can go back to it, and it'll be right there. So let's open up Maps. Maps. See, as you can see, I have Maps open. You can have all these different things. You're searching up stuff. At the same time, you can be looking through your photos by doing this, which is really cool. You can actually just, while you're inside of you, just continue swiping. If it has that little dot or line right there, you can continue swiping left, and it'll bring up, you can actually resize your applications either way, which is really awesome. Also, dual screen, which is really, dual touch screen, which is really awesome. So that is multitasking, excuse me. Next, we're going to talk about maps. So maps, now you can actually view transit systems. So let's go ahead and go to, let's see, Chicago. So as you can see, it doesn't have anything right now, but if I click here, it views information. So Wikipedia, Chicago, blah, 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 location, pictures, photos, contacts. Then you can also, if you set directions, you can actually turn transit systems. So there's transit systems, they're not running right now, but if I were to do transit, see there's a transit option, you can actually view, which is really cool, you can now view transit systems in this city. Let's go ahead and do this here. Yeah, so you can view transit systems. As you can see, there's it also views hotels and stuff, but transit is these lines right here. These are train tracks. Of course, these grids are roads, but the priority of this is transit. So let's say you can see these lines. That's like, I'm not really sure what that is. That's I don't know. You can view transit in maps. I'm not really sure. I haven't really explored into it yet, but I'll eventually figure out. I might post a video on it eventually, but you can view transit systems. You can view you can track down where you're going through transit systems and everything. Oh, sorry. Apparently it's not available. Transit information for Berwyn is not available. Chicago is not available. So they haven't made it available yet. They are going to make it available next month, I think. But it will be coming to Apple Maps. So that is Apple Maps. Next is in-linked apps. In-linked apps is where, say, you have an app that opens an advertisement, you accidentally click on it, and it brings you into the web browser. Now, obviously, you always had problems with, oh yeah, I want to get back to the app. I want to ignore this advertisement. Well, the advertisement with iOS 9, it will actually bring you into Safari with in-links. So that means that it will like bring you to Safari, and you actually can click back, and it'll go back to the app instead of trying to multitask and go back manually, which is really good. So let's say I click on this advertisement. It brings you right into Safari. As you can see up here, if I bring my camera a little closer, it says back to Radical. That's the name of the app. So let's go ahead and hit back. As you can see, it goes right back to the app. Let's go and try that again. Now sometimes if it does it twice, it can only go back once instead of twice. But this time it's not doing it, so that's fine. So you can go back again, and it goes directly back to the app, which is really good. So that is in linked apps. So that's pretty much it about iOS 9. Basically, they incorporated, they still have metal in it, and they have power saving and better multitasking, and of course new wallpaper, as you can see. So yeah, that's pretty much about iOS 9. I'll put the Apple website link in the description below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and favorite and comment like usual. And thanks for watching.